All right, guys, here we go. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at ADA, Link, React, and Solana. So let's jump right in. Here's the ADA daily chart. Every candle's 1 day of price action. Coming up into the 20, that could be a little bit of a problem getting up and over that the first time. We may need to pull back a little bit. Also, when you get these larger green, bullish, engulfing, clearing takeout candles, so they clear out everything to the left. A lot of times, the next day you'll get a little, pause candle or pullback, and then a run, something like that. But we'll have to see if the market continues to be bullish, positive, and money coming in. That's the big secret, money coming in to these projects. Then ADA, yeah, we'll have follow through tomorrow. Okay. But right now, I wanted to break down the chart for you. The reason why we had this red dash line up there, uh, before price even got there, because we recognize this is going to be an issue. Okay, all this consolidation, resistance, where once we got, because of that red candle here, we dropped out of it, got under that red dash line. We finally got back over it here, moved up, and basically put in an M formation, which, you know, that didn't cause, but just outlining what it looks like, process to come to the downside, okay? And whenever you have a high and then pretty close to it, you have a lower high that puts in your M, you break this pivot here, then you have continuation to the downside, okay? Because you got to know what it looks like when the chart breaks down, and you got to know what it looks like when the chart is ready to break out, and that is either a V or a W, your upside down M, okay? So this stuff is not, rocket science, but you just have to know the little tricks, techniques, methods to make it work for you. So, yeah, we're expecting, a little consolidation here, maybe a pullback, then a run. We'll see how the market is tomorrow. I'm just giving you the kind of the realistic case of what normally happens in these markets. And then this blue dash line, previous support over here. See how we held, and then it became resistance on this side of the chart. So now it should be support. I know that doesn't probably make too much sense, but previous support or previous resistance. See support here, resistance up here. As price comes down, many times we'll use that as support, okay? Or if it's coming up, that support will be resistance, okay? So anyway, let's move to the next one, link. And all of these are going to have, good charts, down the road, breakouts, so on and so forth. Now, what should catch your eye first? Well, maybe not first because you're not used to it. But anyway, here's that M formation. See? High, lower high, break to the downside. See how we got under that pivot here and we started breaking down. Okay? And then on this side, we're making a low and then a new higher low there because we're breaking out. So here we're beginning to get that W in there. Okay. And I'm going to draw this chart with you. Okay. This is current resistance of all the support here as we came up. And same with, ADA, we're coming into that 20, bearing down on us, and you want to be going with the 20. You want to be, getting in with the 20. The 20 is trading up, but as little as this is dipping, we can get up and over it. Okay, so I'm going to give Link a little challenge here. This previous support, remember, support is now potentially resistance as we come up there. So we're probably going to look at something like this, down, up, okay? So if you can count to three, you can make money in this business, okay? See, one, pull back two, break out three. Okay, that's all you need to know. Oh, well, we need to know a few other things. That's the main deal, okay? And then this pivot today, see we have the red, green, and then a pivot to the upside. Same thing, red, green, pivot to the upside. Okay, see that V? That's what you want to see. That's the little nuggets there that most people don't know about or see or understand. Okay, so link looking good. Okay, let's go to react if I can find you. It's been a big talk. Anyway, on X, we did a post where we said we needed to hold the blue dash line or, we were going to dump. Okay, it closed under it for the next day. It was ashamed of itself. So we got a big green candle here. And then today we're putting in a little pause candle. That's what I was talking about. Many times you'll put in a decent sized green candle the next day, a pause candle, even though the whole market is running pretty well today. Um, there's a few of them out there that are red, but not bad, okay? And then I'm going to pull this over here, make that red for resistance. You can see we don't have a whole lot on these charts. We don't have lines everywhere. The more lines that you have on the chart, the more indicators you have on the chart, and quite honestly, the more greens that you have up, okay, the less money you're probably making, okay? The top traders use a laptop, a couple of moving averages, that's pretty much it. Matter of fact, my chart's kind of overloaded compared to some guys that are truly, pros in the business. Less is best. So when you see charts filled with all kinds of crap, that's telling you they really don't know the market. They're having to depend on comorbid indicators, factors on their chart. And the only thing it does, one indicator backs up another that backs up another that backs up. It's really meaningless. And it really causes you to lose concentration on really what's important on the chart. And also having 50 screens up, that's just more distraction, more ways for the market to confuse you. Okay. Learn how to make money on one screen and then, maybe go, something else. But in the meantime, React, just going to be, sitting here sideways consolidating, moving to the like on this side of the chart over here. And we clear the red, we good. Okay, we clear this red dash line. I think we could come up here to this high pivot, the top red dash line. Okay, break down on the 20. We'll come to this red line here, and I'll make that support. Make it blue. Okay, so for react, clear this one, go to that one, drop this one, come down to that one. Okay, and then Solana. Let's get Solana up. It's been a talk about 10. Okay, this is pretty nice. Uh, excuse me. Okay, now we're your support. We're going to put it right here now. Let's pivot to the upside. All that previous resistance, we'll begin to push over it. Really, times this 20, which I'm really not that over concerned about. It'll be this low pivot here, that support here until we broke it. It'll now be resistance as we come up. Okay. Matter of fact, I might beat this up right into here. I like this, high pivot over here, previous resistance. See, couldn't quite make it here, couldn't get over it, finally did there. So that's pretty significant resistance. See right here, although we closed under it, well, started here, but we bounced on it, closed under it, retest, finally broke out over it. So we'll see if that 214.30 can hold, support near term for, Solana, then start working our way. This is kind of what I'm thinking. Low, then a little dip here, come up into the 20, what have you, and then dip and go. Okay. As long as we stay above that blue dash line, we're golden. Uh, break out over here, we'll come up, test the highs there, then possibly is that all-time high? Oh, no, not quite. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, we should be at all-time highs here pretty quickly. We get these, positive days. Doesn't take much. Start the FOMO coming in, so on and so forth. People that have been around a minute. And for you guys that want to learn how to do this on your own, there's a number of other, techniques, skills, things that we show you. We have our new course up and out, finding, trading and profiting from altcoins and small cap stocks. And the reason being is that, after this big run, the altcoins, they dump, like what am I thinking, like a shooting star, they flame out and they go dead. But the small cap altcoins are more reliable. There's always, one out there, or really several that you can trade. Anyway, we teach you how to do that, find that, and we also, kind of take a deep dive into, altcoins, U.S. government partnerships, the ones that are going to, have the highest probability of surviving the Clarity Act. If you don't know what the Clarity Act is, you need to, do a little research that for yourself. And we break all that down, top potential coins under this financial advisor. Everything could go to zero. You know how that goes. And then a little chapter section here on trading, the altcoin small caps for get big gains. And then, the different strategies, so on and so forth. Risk management. There's only two types of, traders in the world, or investors in the world for that matter. Depositors and withdrawers. Depositors are always putting money into their account because they keep losing money. Withdrawers are able to pull money out of the account, which I hope you want to do, and so on and so forth. So anyway, we teach you how to manage your risk capital, so on and so forth. Then how to enter, hold, and sell. I mean, anyone really can go in, click a mouse, and buy, but it's knowing when and how to sell that's going to take you to the next level. Conclusion. A lot of different little tips here to help you, advance and move up. And then we have a little, thank you bonus here. It's we've done one so far. We have three more to do, and that is the Zoom meetings, where we meet in a small group, and you can ask questions, concerns, that sort of thing about the market, the chart, so on and so forth, and kind of, use that time to really put you, in the frame of skill that you need to continue on. But all right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you on the charts.